One split second. It is all it takes. One tiny miscalculation. One moment where grip disappears and physics takes over with brutal, uncaring force. And then in that instant, everything changes. The roar of engines is replaced by the screech of tires and the sickening crunch of carbon fiber and metal. This is the raw, unforgiving edge of motorsport. The line every driver rides every single time they strap themselves into the cockpit. For the fans, it is a gasp, a moment of held breath. For the driver, it is a violent, chaotic world of impact and adrenaline. These are the biggest motorsport crashes of 2026 so far. We travel to the glittering streets of the Principality. The Monaco Grand Prix is a unique challenge, tight, twisting, with no margin for error. First practice, Isaac Hadjar. At the swimming pool chicane, the rear of his car stepped out. It was classic oversteer through the fast right-hand flick. Hadjar reacted instantly, applying opposite lock, fighting to tame the slide. For a heartbeat, it looked saved, but Monaco is relentless. He ran out of road, the car nosing into unforgiving Armco on exit. Speed was modest, damage decisive. Front wing shattered, nose cone broken. Red flag, recovery inbound, sessions in the Grand Prix itself, a veteran was caught out. Lance Stroll, lap 60, pushing into the final corner, Anthony no gas. The rear snapped away, and the Aston Martin slammed the barriers, debris fanning across the circuit. Crucially, over the radio, "I'm okay." His race, however, was over. A late safety car bunched the field and flipped strategies on their heads. Leaders scrambled for a cheap stop, shuffling the order. A frantic sprint to the flag, all sparked by one mistake on Monaco's hallowed ground. In Monte Carlo, margins are measured in millimeters. Two very different moments. One truth: the walls always win. Next, chaos in Miami. The Miami Grand Prix. High-speed boulevards and tight technicals. A theater of drama. On lap 6, Isaac Hadjar clipped the inside wall through turn 13. A tiny touch, massive consequences. Front suspension broke. The car a passenger into the opposite barrier. Race over in a flash. Retirement confirmed. Moments later in the midfield, Liam Lawson challenged Pierre Gasly's Alpine. Lockup on the inside under braking. The contact angle was horribly perfect. Racing Bull's front to Alpine's rear. Gasly was launched, barrel rolling violently toward the barrier. He came to rest upside down. The crowd fell silent. Halo and Survival Cell did their job. Safety car deployed. Medical and recovery teams split to both incidents. Both drivers walked away and were taken for mandatory evaluations. 2 cars eliminated. The race complexion transformed. Momentum shifted in an instant. The razor's edge of wheel-to-wheel combat. 2 incidents, 1 lap, 1 unforgettable sequence. A stark reminder: inches decide outcomes. Even the very best are not immune to mistakes. Max Verstappen, 4-time world champion, hit trouble in qualifying. Albert Park is tricky, especially before it's fully rubbered in. 7 minutes left in Q1. Verstappen charged down the straight to turn 1. He turned in, and the RB22 snapped sideways with shocking speed. Even lightning reflexes couldn't catch it. He slid backwards into the gravel. where the car dug in and stopped hard. Red flag for recovery. Unhurt, but his session was over. A shock to the paddock. He'd start near the back. Rivals sensed an opening. In F1, a gust, a setup misread, or a split-second lapse can have enormous consequences. The team faced repairs and a compromised Sunday plan. It set the stage for a fight back through the field. Motorsport remains one of the most dangerous sports in the world. Thanks to incredible advances in safety technology, many drivers now walk away from crashes that once would have been unthinkable. From car design to circuit architecture, the safety net grows stronger every year. Which crash shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments.